Okay, so a big thing for me was controlling my emotions. And the fact that I can do that now has changed my life. Like being able to express how I'm feeling when I'm in like an unstable kind of state and be able to pull myself back on my own. And being able to call myself on my own shit. That is huge. Being able to call yourself on your own shit, to be able, because I think that's what therapy kind of does, is it starts making you know yourself as if you're like a separate person almost, right? Like it's like, oh, you're doing that thing. How does this feel right now? So that you can remember that when you start to do this thing, you feel this way. You know, usually this happens. This kind of triggers it, right? So that you can get a sense of when you're about to go down a shitty path, you can kind of pull yourself back from it. You don't fix anything in therapy. That's what I've learned. You don't fix anything. You just get better at calling yourself out on your shit, right? It's not about being perfect. I thought I was going to be perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. Never. And I'm really okay with that. So yeah, limerence. This is why I feel like I might be almost ready to start dating, because I've really fucking figured this out. I was really good at getting into relationships where in my heart of hearts, I knew he didn't love me. And there was no real love there. But that's safer. For me to have this not real relationship was safer than having a real relationship. And now what I said earlier in the other video, baby reindeer, was because for anybody that doesn't know what limerence is, it can go from like just pining away for a boy that you really like, which we've all done, to like full on fucking baby reindeer, right? Like, do you remember Carol Burnett had that sketch where she was like drinking and crying at a bar and a guy was like, oh, what's wrong? I broke up with my boyfriend. And then by the end of the sketch, she thinks that she's with this guy and they're not really together, but she thinks he's breaking up with her now. Like, that's kind of what limerence is. Like, if you're a psychologist, please jump in if I am fucking this up really badly. I was somewhere in the middle where I will pine away for somebody that does not love me. Sometimes we can be sort of in a non-loving relationship. Sometimes we can be in a friendship. Sometimes he barely knows I exist. And in my mind, in my little fantasy world, we are together. He is perfect. He loves me so much. And like I said before, therapy starts making you call yourself on your shit. I never thought I would ever be able to make a video like this where I am on video calling myself out on my own shit. So that's why I think I might actually be ready to start dating now, because I can call myself out on my shit. And I'll manipulate. I know we're going over 3 minutes. But I'll manipulate someone to make them stay in this non-loving relationship. And I've done that. And if you were one of those dudes, I'm really sorry if you're watching this. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was a child, and I'm learning how to put away childish things.